I know you're in a transition phase from being a girl to womanhood, and I am here to help you out because I know how hard it feels, and I know you don't know how to deal with all of these situations, and all of a sudden world seems different, people seem different, and you don't know how to deal with hard situations, manage people, read between the lines when you need to, and how to get on with your life so you can actually create the dream life that you always wanted. There are some powerful mindset shifts that I want you to cultivate and learn so you can work on these. When you get to a certain point, you will realize a huge difference in your energy, your perspective, and how people treat you. And for all my young girlies out there, let me tell you, I'm 27 and there is nothing frightening about being a grown-up woman. In fact, once you actually realize that you are becoming a woman, gradually you claim your inner power that you have never realized before that you had. You gain self-confidence. You learn how to discipline yourself. You learn how to pursue your goals, how to actually reach your goals. You learn to take action, take responsibility. Being an independent individual is really, really beautiful. One, self-respect. This is a super powerful mindset shift that first happens in your head, and once it's here, you actually reflect it energetically in your everyday life, and therefore people can actually sense it from the energy that you give off, and then as a response to it, people will also treat you respectfully. So what having self-respect means, let me give you a few examples. Saying no without explaining yourself, leaving when you're not valued, dressing up for yourself, not for social validation, saying no to shitty behavior or people, not arguing with people who don't want to understand you, speaking kindly to yourself, not settling for less when you know that you deserve more. It's about what you prioritize in your life and what are you actually willing to tolerate, and how you actually protect yourself, both physically, mentally, spiritually, in every single way. I'm gonna give you a simple example from my own life. So I have one friend group and we were outside having beer and just chatting about life, and just one of them happened to say that, Jabra, you know what, actually if there were a man in this group and he likes you, he wouldn't be able to approach you in a casual way. Subtitle, you don't look available for every single person. So in response to that, I was like, I haven't felt offended at all. In fact, I was happy, and I said to him like, yeah, it actually goes to the show that I don't accept every single person into my life. I am not at a corner waiting for the first male person to show me attention so I can also go for him, and then like we have fun and we do that and do that, and I don't evaluate that person at all. This is really, really not me. And I was happy, and I said, okay, I'm actually happy if that is the energy that I'm actually giving off. So right now, every male person in that friend group knows that they cannot hit on me in a joking way, in a disrespectful way, and I am feeling comfortable with that. And when you think deep, that sentence is a little bit manipulative, because what he's trying to say is, you better get down to my level so I can get you. 2. Embracing your femininity. This is so crucial. Also considering the fact that we're talking about becoming a grown-up woman, the side of you that will make other people to step into your life, help you out, and they get influenced by you, and your energy just becomes so attractive and soft to other people that they actually want to become a part of your life. This is how I actually identify being a feminine woman. I've actually struggled a lot with making peace with being a woman, embracing feminine side of me. In my head, like being a woman and being weak, they were like going hand in hand. So I had to change that narrative, that perspective that I had, because I realized that it's just like detrimental to my mental health and there is nothing beneficial that comes out of it. So I've started to look for videos, resources, books about, embracing your feminine side and how feminine energy can be so powerful and so inspiring, and it can actually lead you a stress-free, soft life, which I was striving for. Life just magically got easier. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I would never think that it is gonna be that easy. And right now, I'm feeling really happy with being a woman, and I know the inner power that I have just because I am a woman. 3, setting boundaries. This is something a lot of girls learn too late, and then they wonder why I end up in this toxic relationship, or why these situations are happening to me all the time, why people treat me like trash all the time. It's because you don't have boundaries, which means you let people walk all over you, and this has to stop. And boundaries are not walls. Boundaries are doors with locks. Another example from my life recently, there was a person that I was seeing and I thought that he has a great personality and he might be the person that, that I'll share my life with. A few days later, this person messaged me and he was like, would you like to come over to my house? It was a little bit late in the evening, in the night, and I was like, nope, I don't think that you're in a position that I will take initiative about. And he was like, okay, whatever. And I thought that this person knows my boundary now, and this happened twice, and I thought, okay, this needs no explanation, and obviously this person is not willing to learn or respect my boundaries, so I better let this person go. You probably realize by now that the concepts that I actually talk about are tied to each other, like for example, setting boundaries and having self-respect. I respect myself so much that I won't let this person come into my life and treat me this way. Standards in relationships. Now, if you're under 18, if you're under 20, I want you to listen to me really carefully. When you're just growing up, you're just exploring the world, having new friends, feeling yourself, exploring new places, people will realize the refreshing vibes that you radiate from, and they will want to consume that. When it comes to men, they will catch up on this so fast. I really want you to keep that energy to yourself. It is the energy source that you have, and don't let random people to use that to get advantage of that. Meaning, don't choose the first man that shows attention to you. Have an abundance mindset. Trust that better ones will come around. Trust that you deserve more, and there are millions of men out there eager to get close to you, be friends with you, have a partner just like you, because you are worthy. Just because you are a woman, you will be the one that is gonna choose, and he will be chosen. You are the prize. They will come to you and you'll pick the best for you. This is the mindset that I want you to embrace. Let's imagine that this person just wants to use you, or in other words, wants to taste the sugar of you, and he just wants to have fun, no commitments. Maybe this is also what you want, and that will be something that I will totally respect. But if this is not the case, then I wouldn't let this person at all, and I will put my distance with that person. Let's say that he's a disrespectful person. He has some violent behaviors. He's not kind. He doesn't know how to act in social situations. Maybe. Do you think that this person is the equivalent of you? No. then why would you go with that person? Just let him go. And something extra, don't think that you are the only person that he shows attention to. There are so many women that he's probably going for, and if you're gonna be okay, it's gonna be like, oh, okay, this one is done, let's go to the next. Even in the scenario that you say no, 2 days later, he will be with another woman. He will be with another girl. This is just how things go. So use the most valuable asset of you. Use the life power that you have, that beautiful energy that you have, to create the life that you want to create for yourself, to create the life that you want, to become the woman of your dreams, to reach your goals, to do things just for your own entertainment. 5, discipline. You need no one to motivate you. You need no one to push you and, make you do things. No one is gonna come and save you. This was the very first thing that I've learned from the first self-help book that I read. I am gonna be the person that's gonna save me, because everyone is just like busy with their lives. Why do you think that someone else is gonna do that for you? Start by something small. Go to grocery shop alone and do your grocery shopping alone. Even if you're living with your family, it doesn't matter. Go for the next one and do something else, and then something else, and then something a little bit bigger, and then a little bit bigger. 6, and the last one is emotional intelligence. This is such a necessary skill in today's world, especially considering the fact that you are going to be more involved in the real world, whether that's your university, college, workplace, or some other places. You go to workshops, you go to a seminar, you go to an activity and meet new people, you go to a running club and you see these different people, you are being in different environments, and you need to learn to read these different social situations and how people actually behave, and what is the meaning behind those actions, and what they actually mean when they say something, aka reading between the lines. Good news is emotional intelligence is something that can be improved, so it's not set in stone as your standard IQ. It's also called as soft skills. For instance, you text someone and that person doesn't text you back right away, or when they text you back, they just constantly give very short answers and don't even send out some emojis. You should be quick to understand that this person is not interested in you or in the conversation that you two are gonna have. You and your friends meet up in a cafe and there's a conversation going on, and it is just so much fun and everyone is saying something except one person, and that person seems to not focus on the topic, and he seems to look at different corners of the cafe and he seems distracted. Highly possible he is thinking about something else. He's worried about something else. He's going through something in his personal life or professional life, or he simply does not enjoy the conversation going on and he just wants to live. I can give you a million different examples and how you will actually read the situation according to that, but I'm assuming that you got the gist. My advice, just socialize more. Go to places where it's possible for you to meet different profiles of people. I believe that as women, we are more emotionally intelligent inherently compared to men, which I think of this as a God-given gift. Alright, my ladies, that was all for today, and I am really looking forward to hearing your opinions on these things and how was this transformation era for you from girl to being a grown-up woman, and how many of them, or how you found yourself in going through these mindset shifts. I'm really interested in hearing what you got to say. So I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Fuck that. Gotta tell him again, yeah?
Dunstan.
Give me a minute. I told you I was chatting different, can't you see I'm winning?